Estoy aquí con uno de los grandes del mundo del cine y por supuesto uno de los personajes más queridos de la historia cinematográfica, Mark Hamill, que interpreta a Luke Skywalker. Hola Mark, hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
I'm shaking. Estoy nervioso.
Oh,
Very nervous.
Well, I'm honored that you're so nervous.
You're a movie royalty, and it's like we get to know you much better because you're so friendly with fans. You
Right.
always answering your Twitter account and your
Yeah.
accounts. And why is that? Why you decided to be so open to fans and the people who follow your career?
It's who I am. I mean, I'm so grateful to the fans. If that weren't for them, I wouldn't be here. They've been supportive all through the years. I mean, you know, in the high times and low times, they're always there. They become, I said, they're more than fans. They're like family because they make you feel like family.
Yeah.
And, you know, social media is just a way to interact with them in a way that you couldn't do in the old days. My wife would say, just answer 50 letters and we'll go watch The Sopranos. And it was like homework. You know, Dear Rachel, thank you so much for your kind letter. The way you communicate with fans now is much more spontaneous and instantaneous.
Yeah, that's great, and we are very thankful with you for that. We're here in front of 40 years later. Luke Skywalker is coming back, The Last Jedi, or is it another Jedi? Because in Spanish it's Los Últimos Jedi, in plural.
Yeah, correct.
What is that? What can you tell us about that?
Well, you know, the Star Wars films are part of the fabric of pop culture now. So I don't, you know, flatter myself in thinking that there won't be more Jedi.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stories left to tell, and I'm just grateful to briefly come back and enjoy the ride. I mean, what's not to like? If you can't have fun making a Star Wars movie, there's something wrong with you. And as serious and dark as Luke is in this film, the crew, the cast, you know, it's a joy. And now I have my own family that came over to England. You know, my elder son was born when we were making Empire Strikes Back, and he knows more about Star Wars than I do because he reads the novels, he plays the games. You know, he said to me, Dad, you know, you're making a fool of yourself. You can't talk about Star Wars if you don't know. You know, because I took a Star Wars trivia quiz and flunked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it was multiple choice, too. What was Han Solo smuggling? I thought, must be jewels, right? I checked jewels, and my son said, no, it was spice. I said, who smuggles spice?
Yeah.
You know? But, you know, they know all the minutiae. They know all the details. They play the video games. They read the comic books.
And what about the theories? There's a lot of theories with Luke coming back. It's 40 years since the first one. And there are theories. Do you read the theories? Do you agree with them? Do you find, oh, they were right?
Yeah, well, I read
because now there's like you're going to the dark side because of the poster.
Because I'm on the back of the poster. Well, the Japanese poster has Rey at the back of the poster.
Oh, really?
And Luke in the front. So, no, I read all these theories. And I'm careful. I can't like them because that's like acknowledging I agree with this, you know? Do they clone Luke's hand from Empire Strikes Back and grow an evil Luke? I love that theory, but if I put like, then they'd say, oh, he confirmed it. So I read all these things, and some of them are hilariously wrong. Some of them are really accurate. So, you know, we have a lot of very creative minds out there trying to, you know, jump ahead and guess what's going to happen.
Is that true that you were reluctant to come to The Force Awakens, and then when the other guys, Harrison and Carrie came in, you said, okay, I'll do it?
Well, I was just intimidated. I just thought, we had a beginning, a middle, and an end. And what if we come back and it's terrible and everybody hates us? Why mess with success? We're not going to catch lightning in a bottle a second time. And Carrie immediately said that she wanted to do it. I waited. You know, after 6 weeks, my wife said, you better contact George. It's been almost 2 months, you know. He's going to think you don't want to do it. And I said, well, it's not that I don't want to do it, but I said, you know, I need to think. And Harrison's going to turn it down. I know that because he's done so much and he doesn't need it anymore. And then 2 days later, we saw Harrison Ford signs for episode 7. So I said, well, I've been drafted.
Yeah.
There's no way I can't do it now because the fans will be so angry. And to tell you the truth, you know, there's no way I would have said no, truly, because actors love to work. It's a great challenge, but that doesn't mean I wasn't terrified, because I was. And I still am, by the way.
To wrap
Fear
it,
is a great motivator.
yes, it is. And to wrap it up, what do you think about the direction Luke Skywalker is taking this time, or since the last time you portrayed him, and Han Solo dying, and all the new direction the Star Wars saga is going? Are you happy? Are you like putting your input sometimes, or?
Yeah, well, I said to JJ, it's too bad that Luke and Leia can't rush to Han Solo's side. I mean, we won't be reunited, and we'll still be too late to save him, but at least we have some history between us so that when he dies, it has a tragic element that resonates into the next film, instead of having whoever was there, Finn and Rey.
Yeah.
What, have they known him 20 minutes? Well, Chewie was there, so that's not completely a fair argument. But as usual, JJ was right and I was wrong. I thought fans would object to the fact that the three of us don't all get together.
Yeah.
They didn't seem to mind. Now you've seen in the new trailer, Luke says it's time for the Jedi to end. That's terribly shocking.
Yeah.
I thought, I don't want to go there. I want to be the optimistic, hopeful one like before. But it's better to surprise people. And it's getting harder and harder to find ways to surprise them because they've seen so much and they expect so much. So again, I think I'm wrong as the misgivings that I have were set aside because I trust Ryan so deeply, and he's just, I don't think I could have done it without him.
Well, it's going to be a great story for sure, and hope to see you in the next ones. I hope you don't die like Han Solo in the last time. I just hope for that.
Okay.
I'll pray for that.
What a kind man you are.
Thank you, Mark. It's a real pleasure.
My pleasure.
It's my pleasure. Un placer. Mucho gusto.